Today guys, we're gonna have a look at pretty much my account, my C3 to G1 account. Been G1 for a few seasons now, but before that, 2 seasons ago, I actually finished C3 in RTA. And now today I'm gonna show you how I rerun the account, what units I actually rerun, and now we're actually in G2 and we're pretty high up actually. After that rerunning, we went a lot higher, we climbed a lot. Now I haven't done RTA in the last 2 days, but we were top 400, so it was a big climb. As you can see, this is my best finish. It was 1-4-2-8, and now we are 6-11. So, but we were top 400 actually, so it was a 1k ranks higher up. So I'm gonna give you tips, of course, but I'm gonna show you also the units I rerun, or the units I actually ruined, and the one I got better, and why I'm climbing so much. Few tips, of course, as always, and if you have questions, guys, as always, you can always ask in the comment below, and I'm probably gonna leave you at the end with some replays as well against some G3 players. We've been fighting some G3 players, we've been winning, we've been losing, but we have been doing pretty well even against G3s. So hopefully this video is gonna help you climb more than you actually are doing right now. I would say, as a first tip, stop relying on RNG unit, Gio, Antares. Yes, they're okay last picks, but don't first pick Gio, don't first pick other units like this, because they're gonna work every now and again, but out of the 30 wings, you're probably gonna lose more than you're gonna win. So I would say rely on units that actually are more consistent on what they do. Gio is nice, she can suppress, she can defense break, but even the defense break is not 100%. It's 60%, I'm pretty sure, which is not gonna apply all the time. That 60% of the time, 40% of the time, it's not gonna apply the defense break. I don't know why I opened that one, but it's just gonna be, wait, anyway, more one beneficial further, yeah, 30% chance of defense breaking, it goes up to 60%. So I wouldn't rely on that. And the disperse chance is 25%. Yes, some games you're gonna go and have more disperse chance than others, but overall, out of the 30 wings, it's gonna balance it out. So there is gonna be some games you don't disperse stun at all. So I wouldn't say you should rely on that, but it's a good last pick or third, fourth pick even for RTA. Now, the units I personally rerun were Praha. I made it a bit faster. I changed her RTs, and I got a little more accuracy. Also, I started picking her a lot more. She was pretty good before. I started picking a lot more. She gives you so much. She has decent damage on skill 1, and she gains attack bar if she crits every hit. So she can get 30% attack bar. So that's really not bad. AoE strip is not 100%, but it's 90%. That's not bad. Also, it transforms the buff into dots, which can be really good. I mean, each dot is 5% of max HP every time, so it's 2 turns, it's 10% each dot. It's decently good damage. And then skill 3 has a speed buff for your whole team, and then sleep for the opponent. Irresistible sleep for 1 turn. Heal is pretty big, and then you get speed buff as well. Really good unit. Resistance sleep skill is not the best, but if you don't have anything else, you might as well just go for it. So Price, one of the units I rerun, and I started using more. Miles is another unit that I rerun, and I mean, I was using him, but I wasn't using him that much. He's obviously on Violent Shield and just like full HP. He has some extra accuracy on the RTs, but overall, I made him fast. It was like plus 150 something. So I gave him better speed, and it does so much more damage. Another unit, of course, is Raccoon. You guys know, you fight Raccoon every other game, or pretty much every game. I would say Raccoon is really strong, but his base stats are terrible. So you really need good runes on him for him to work well. I know we complain about the nerf for him, but I would say his base stats are terrible. So if you don't build him with some of your best runes, it's not gonna do that well. So Raccoon, yes, is one of the units I started using more, and I stopped really using Ryu a little bit. because he's good and all, but going just mindlessly turn 1 wasn't really benefiting me that much. Turn 1 is really good, but if you miss one thing and then go in full turn 2, you already lost. So you can be max up, but there is also a res check in place, so you can still lose, you can still miss stuff. And then obviously I'm first picking Oliver, first because I don't want to fight Oliver, second because it's a 33 speed lead, he has a lot of CC, it just goes crazy, and over time, over the match, it just goes absolutely insane. He's not under res, I had him under res, he was getting every single debuff in the game, so not under res anymore. But then I built Cardinal again. You guys, I think you guys knew I had anti-Leo Cardinal. It was on crit damage but 0 speed. I rebuilt him on Violent, and he gave me a big help, because I was missing a fire CC unit, and Cardinal really helped me a lot. He's on Violent, as I said, on crit rate, so speed, crit rate, HP, and then obviously crit damage lines and so on. I would like some extra accuracy, but it does land as low. At least the stuns are a bit of a, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but really big for my draft. So I would say, and also Hagen, of course, is on Despair. He has some accuracy on the artifacts as well. I would like him to be max accuracy. He's not, but he's decently high accuracy anyway. He's 100% strip anyway, so it works most of the time. And Shivu is really helping me out a lot. Speed lead, decrease attack bar on the opponent, and the glancing against Bird does really well. I would say glancing does really well against anything, but the Bird counters chances on turn 1 are a lot. Well, the counter chances are the same, but obviously with the glancing it's gonna be harder for Bird to actually double crit on you. What else? Alright, yeah, one thing I wanna say, little tip, if you guys wanna climb, make sure you don't ruin a million units. I would say build 10 to 12 main units, right? And then you build counter peaks. If you have a big rune depth, you can build more than 10-12 units, but if you don't have that many runes, build 10 to 12 units. Build them with your best runes, speed tune them. Speed tuning is super important. Speed tune them properly, like Praha is 276, my Chompang is 275. Now Praha needs to be picked first to move in front of a CP if I get 33 speed lead. So it should be 2 speed difference, so I can pick them, even Chompang first and Praha second. So 2 speed difference, make sure allow you to not get cut. So make sure you do the speed tuning as perfect as you possibly can, so you don't get cut and so on. So build your 10-12 units, more if you have more runes, and then build counter picks. Now Miles doesn't really need really good runes, so even if he's on your main 10 to 12, it's probably not gonna take your best violent runes. Plus 160 on Miles is enough. Plus 155 I think is also decent, but yeah, it doesn't take that. But then you build counter pick. Triple Revenge Word, counter pick. Vermos, a really good counter pick. You can build them on double nemesis, triple nemesis. You can go violent, sure, but I don't think is the way. Fang is a counter pick, Diana is a counter pick, Wind Monkey is a counter pick, Suiki as well is a counter pick, free to play unit as well. So you see how many more units you can build. Douglas obviously is a counter pick, and Juno is a counter pick, but she kinda need to be speed tuned if you can, so do that. But obviously the counter picks are not gonna be really speed tuned. You can try to, but they're not gonna be very speed tuned with the other units because they're just counter pick. Wind Monkey doesn't really need to get speed tuned, not that much really. Obviously if he moves in front of other damage dealer, he can set them up, right? But you don't need to. Fire Monkey, counter pick, so give them good runes, but you don't need the best runes. So that's what I'm trying to say. So make sure you speed tune your units, don't spread out your rune too much. Farm artifacts, really do. Speed tuning is super important, guys. And then play. You learn how to pick and ban, and that's gonna take you the extra mile. So really important. Even a belly is a counter pick. It doesn't need to be super fast. You just go high cree rate. My one, I don't even like the cree rate. I would like 90 plus, but go cree rate, you know, defense, HP, and speed, and you're gonna be fine. Guys, I think that's it. I hope this helps. I hope you guys climb more, but make sure you do use, you don't build a million units. They are all speed tuned. It's gonna be almost impossible unless you're G3, and then I don't know why you're watching this video. You should teach me. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you climb. Let me know in the comment below if you have any question. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, buddy. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.